Now let's move on and talk a bit more about personal branding. You need to present a strong image of competence and dedication every day. You need to create a mask and a uniform that protect you and support your character. We've dealt with why looking good is so important before. You'll need to make or find some positive affirmations that support your brand, the way global brands use their straplines. And a positive affirmation is simply a phrase you can repeat to yourself that tells you or reminds you what your core values are. We all know, for example, that Audi used the phrase Vorsprung durch Technik, or advancing through technology in English. And DHL, for instance, one of my old companies, their strapline is excellence simply delivered. So ask yourself, what are you? What do you want your customers to think as soon as they hear your name? How about, there's someone who knows their stuff, or there's someone who really takes care of us? It doesn't have to be some clever phrase like the global businesses use. It has to be a core value for you, what you really want to be known for, what you're proud of about yourself. Now, an important part of knowing who you are is knowing who you are not. And you do this by confronting and facing down the inner demons we all have that says, you're no good, you can't do this, it's a waste of time, it'll never work. Particularly, on the bad days, these demons can pop up out of nowhere. Now we'll cover in detail in the next section, called Putting Your Best Foot Forward, how you actually do this. But basically the idea is that you develop stories about yourself that cut these self-doubts, these demons, down to nothing as soon as they crop up. It's great to have a strong sense of self and defences against self-doubt, but you need to remember to do these things every day. You need a daily practice so that you always put your uniform on, you always put your armour on. Otherwise, if you go out without it, you're in trouble. To keep your brand topmost in your mind, you should develop a daily boot-up practice. Some quick exercise, as little as 3 push-ups will do it, a healthy breakfast, prayers if that's your thing, and then remember your main goal for today. To get that contract, to close the deal, to get the slides done and sent off. Whatever it is that you have set for the day, remind yourself of it and keep reminding yourself of it until you actually get going. It's just too easy to be distracted by phone calls and emails otherwise. To go with your daily boot up, there needs to be a daily wind down, a gratitude and appreciation practice, if you like. So you end the day with a well done you. All the little successes that you've had during the day, just remind yourself of them. Also go through what you've learned that day, all the new things you found out, probably the hard way. Next, repairs. Learning things often hurts, and so remind yourself that you are a work in progress, you have a growth mindset, and you'll be better next time because of learning the things that you learnt today. And finally, release. Just forgive those who annoyed you, probably including yourself, maybe some people on the road. Just let it all go and forget about it. Tomorrow's a new day. Put these disciplines in practice and you'll have the building blocks of your personal brand.